Hi, this is Vanessa Morris. A lot of my classmates and also the professor have asked me questions about SharePoint. I actually have been using SharePoint at my job for a few years, and I've actually become the go-to person for SharePoint. And I'd like to share what I know about SharePoint with those of you in the class. So what is SharePoint? It is a highly collaborative work environment. It's for short-term document collaboration, and you can share information on SharePoint. There's a security management feature, and you can use version control and document history. We'll talk about that later on in the presentation. So what makes it collaborative? Well, it uses a web-based application. It's really for team-related activities. It offers one source of shared resources, so all of your documents and pictures and photos, etc., can go into one place. So it's basically one-stop shopping. And the beauty about it is that it integrates the entire Microsoft Office suite, including Outlook, Access, Instant Messenger, Office Communicator. It's a repository for project knowledge and standards, etc. And again, it has a security feature. So why would you want to use SharePoint versus the network share drive? One reason is that there's a single master copy of each document. You don't have everyone having their own document, and then you don't know which version is the version that's the most current. And so what does that do? It reduces the impact on the network share drives, emails, email accounts. Um, it also helps with version control. You can check a document in and out. Um, Document history means that you do not have to save a document with your name and maybe the new date that you worked on it. SharePoint does that automatically. All you do is save it, and then it will put the author, the name of the document, and the date that and time, in fact, that they worked on it. So when would you want to use SharePoint? Let me just give you one example. Let's say there's a group of teachers belonging to the same teacher professional development team, and they need a place to put all their documents. What you would do is open up a SharePoint site, and then all the documentations, let's say the agenda meetings, the surveys, the PowerPoints, the standards, everything that they're using, let's say the district training technology plan, would go onto that one site. And so there's one-stop shopping. And here's a screenshot of SharePoint. SharePoint is proprietary, so you'll see the black boxes. That's me attempting to blot out information that's proprietary. And this is the best I can do to share exactly what it looks like for you. Now I'm going to go over this site. But imagine this is one page of the SharePoint site. Okay, so up at the top, you're going to see the link bar, and on the bar, there's the home button, document and list, where you create documents, the site settings, the help button, and where you want to go back to the parent site. And then on the left-hand side of SharePoint, you'll see a bunch of the site content, and these are the major categories. And so there are six major categories, and they're also called components. And one, you can use SharePoint for documents, then pictures, you can do list of things, you can have a discussion board, you can do surveys, and the last is web parts. Okay, so this is the screenshot on the right for the documents. And what you do, you can see the yellow folder. You can upload, and store your documents here. And then you can collaborate on a document. Each person can check it out. They can put their information in it and save it. And then that same document is there. So you don't have 20, 30 versions of the same document where you lose control of it. The next one is for pictures. Again, here's the launch bar. Remember, that would normally be on the left. I'm just using it here so you won't forget where we are. And you could put photos of team members or photos of events or conferences. And so, again, it's a repository. The next one is list. You can do all types of lists in SharePoint, but this one you can see is a contact list, and I've left my name in there. The black box by my name is for my telephone number. The beauty about SharePoint is all you do is click on my email address, and it will actually take you to an email in Outlook, and you can send me an email very quickly. It's so easy. And here's another list shot. This is a calendar. So you can have a master calendar and put all the things about your school, your classroom, whatever on this calendar. And you can use it for parents and teachers. Okay. The next major component for SharePoint is the discussion board. And so you can define a main topic and have discussions on SharePoint. You can also have threads of information, just like we do on WebTyco. There's surveys, and I love the survey feature. You can have yes and no responses. You can have multiple choice responses. Um, and there's a rating scale. And here's another shot of the surveys. If you look at this, you can see that you can have uh, anonymity, and people who take a survey do not have to say their name. Right here where it says created by, that shows that you don't have, sometimes people are hesitant to fill out surveys because they don't want to be identified. So you can use SharePoint for this, and then it will create pie charts for you, do the ratings and the rankings. It's just wonderful. So finally, that's all about SharePoint. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this gives you a little bit more information about it. Please feel free to shoot me an email or send me a conference note if you have more questions. Good luck. Bye-bye.